Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. It's October 13th, 2014. I'm Logan Burgess. To my right here is Cody Bills. Well, Cody, let's take a look here at the iPad. We saw some strength here in the grains. Corn up 12 3/4, soybeans up 22 3/4, and Chicago wheat was moving higher, up 6 3/4. If you guys want this mobile app on your own tablet or mobile phone as you get harvesting, visit us at grainhedge.com today and take a demo. Cody, obvious question here. What was driving grains up higher really across the board?
Well, honestly, when you look at it, I don't think there's a huge change in fundamentals. Obviously, on Friday, we did get the WASDE report out. We didn't see any sort of huge surprise there, and the reaction following the report wasn't very bullish. In fact, it was kind of negative as we moved toward the close. Today, I think this is mostly short covering rally. I think the fact that it was unexpected added some potency to the short covering rally. The one thing that might have helped support this is the fact that we are getting planting delays here through Tuesday. Wednesday, we should start seeing the western part of the grain belt, and then the rest of the grain belt should start clearing up here by Friday. So it looks as though we're going to get some harvesters out in the field, get some harvest, really some progress there by the end of the week. But this earlier part, a little bit of delays, and perhaps that's one of the reasons why we had some short
In last
covering.
Monday's crop progress report, obviously, corn and soybean harvest both behind the 5-year average and actually coming in a little bit lower than what analysts were expecting there last Monday. Obviously, as you said, Cody, now some attention is on the weather here today and tomorrow. We are going to be getting the crop progress numbers out tomorrow. Those are typically released on Monday, but those are delayed a day in observance of the Columbus Day holiday. Cody, kind of looking at the prices though, looking at these markets from a longer term perspective, obviously we're getting a lot of questions in the office today. Is this the start of a move higher here for beans or just another bounce in an overall downtrend?
Well, honestly, I think this is kind of a bounce, but this could turn into something more. I'd like to see more confirmation here. Obviously, we're not up around that 955 that was resistance where that gap had been filled earlier on last week. Now we're around 945-ish. I'd like to see us come up, move through that trend line on the daily chart that we have drawn there and close above it with strong volume. That to me would show that there's life to this rally. But right now I'm still skeptical. I think this has caught people off guard. We perhaps could see some end users in purchasing down around these levels, not wanting to miss these relatively advantageous prices, especially when you're looking at feeding cattle. But the bottom line here is, I'm going to want to see a little bit more confirmation before I get overly bullish this thing. And really the fundamentals here are still pretty negative.
Yeah, absolutely, Cody. I'm in agreement with you. We talk about it a lot here on GrainTV, just that long-term fundamental outlook. With the numbers from the USDA on Friday, years where we see stocks to use like the USDA is projecting, we don't typically see 950 on the board. That's one piece of evidence that indicates it may be a time to look at doing some pricing. If right now you're a corn producer, we still see basis for spot corn delivery above the board up in northern Iowa. We noticed that today. So if that's something that, if you're in that area and are looking to price some forward bushels of corn, you can give our office a call here and we can help point you in the right direction as far as what elevators are still offering that harvest premium. Our number here is 877-472-4607. Thanks a lot for joining us here on a Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow for the crop progress numbers.